Hi, welcome back to Beautiful You Wig Reviews. I'm Lisa, and I'm so glad that you're here today. I'm bringing you this review today for PinkyPromise.com. Go to the Pinky Promise website and sign up to receive their emails, and you will get a code for 30% off. You can also email support at PinkyPromise.com if you ever have any wig-related questions. So today I'm bringing you a review for another Estetica style in another one of their blondes. This is Ocean by Estetica, and the color on this one is RH1488 RT8. More on her in just a minute. All right, let's jump in and we will start talking about this style, Ocean by Estetica in RH1488 RT8. So this is a style I have always wanted to try, and you know, she's one of those wigs that I told myself I was going to try, and I've had her in a cart plenty of times, you know, on wig websites, and I just never ever went through with the purchase for some reason. One of the fears that I had was that she was going to be just a little bit too poofy for me, because she has a wide lace front, but then she's basic cap from about here back. So she does have some permatease on top, and I'm just not a, you know, voluminous wig person. This density, I can definitely, you know, tamp it down and make it so it's not as poofy. But sometimes that, you know, permatease will tend to kind of wake up in the style. Like as you wear it throughout the day, it gets a little bit poofier. And I think that was always my fear with this style. But I think she's really, really cute. And I think that her wave pattern is really, really pretty. I did go through, when I took her out of the box, she had a zigzag. I took the zigzag out. I combed through these waves because they were a little bit messy. So just so you know what I've done to the wig, you know, before I do the review, but I think she's really, really cute. So I will do a 360 so you can see her all the way around, and then we'll do her measurements and all that kind of stuff. So here she is from the front. Here's my left, the back, pretty waves in the back, my right, and then back to the front. Okay, so like I said, she is a lace front, and I'll get up close so you can see the knots. You know, this does have an 8 root. So if you're really, really close to those knots, you know, you can see the knots on the rooting. But remember, most people are not right on top of you like that. So don't be alarmed about that. It's really not too bad. The knots are, you know, fairly tiny. And then she does have still a little bit of a zigzag, but she does have parting space from here to about here. And then you have just basic cap. So in this area right in here, I don't know if it shows on the camera. If I'm really, really close, you might be able to see those little permatease fibers there. But again, people are probably not going to be that close to your head. So don't be alarmed about that. If it's something that bothers you, I'll show you in the styling section. You can always put a headband or something like that over it. But those little fibers have to be there. There has to be, you know, hair to cover that part of the cap. Now, another thing about this one, this particular one, is when I look at it really close, I can see the cap there. If I pull the hair away, you can see the cap. But again, I don't think that that's going to be an issue, because that's a part of the cap that you're going to just kind of, you know, fluff up. And you can switch the part around on this one however you want to part it, because you have this lace front. And when I pop the cap off, you'll be able to see, you know, how far that lace front, it's a good temple to temple lace front. So because you just have that basic cap, you know, from here back, you could part it in the middle, and you could part it on the right hand side. So, you know, it's kind of nice that you have those options, you know, of how you can, the different ways you can part her. So, okay, so measurement wise, she is 11 inches here in the front. I have seen her with a bang cut in, and that is definitely doable. She has 10.5-inch sides. She is 13 inches from the crown, and her nape is 11 inches. So you've got plenty of length back here to play around with some fun styling. Okay, I will pop her off and we can look at the entire interior of her cap. Okay, so I will show you. Here is where that part is. And you see it goes back to about here. And then you go into just the top of that cap. So like I said, I can see it with my eyes, but it's not gonna be obvious to people. You can see you've got a few little hairs up here that are sticking up. That's just that, you know, permatease and those fibers to cover that cap. So, okay, so here is the lace front and everything I was telling you about. So this is what I'm talking about. You have in the middle of this, you have this wide space. So you could do your parting anywhere along this lace front, which is nice. You know, if left side's not your thing, you want to part it on the right or in the middle, you can certainly do that. So then you've just got closed lace up here, and this is where you can definitely feel some pillowy permatease up on the top of that cap. And as you come off of that cap, you know, this style is supposed to have some lift on top. That's how it's designed. So you've got just the open wefted ear tabs. Those are great for glasses. If you want to, you can put your glasses right through that ear tab. It's got a nice piece of metal right here, you know, to keep it flush against your face. I need to show you all the ear tabs. I just realized I didn't do that. Open wefted all through the cap. Open wefted extended nape. Hook adjusters. I did have to bring those hooks in, as you can see, for my petite head. Not uncommon with this brand. And then there's plenty of stretch. So this, I'm able to make it work. It fits fine ear to ear. It's just the extra cap is mostly forehead to nape and then in the circumference. So don't be alarmed if you're petite. You can definitely make this work for you. Okay, we'll talk about the color, but I do want to show you the ear tabs. So I've got really, really good coverage around the face. Plenty of hair on those ear tabs, you know, for off the face styling. So she's really fun and pretty to style. But, you know, like I said, fitting me fine ear to ear. The cap is not, you know, pinching on the back of my ears or anything like that. So there's just some extra cap forehead to nape and in the circumference, which is common with this brand. Okay, so let's talk about this color, RH1488 RT8. One of their very popular blondes, very pretty blonde. The description of this color is a highlighted copper blonde with golden brown roots. So definitely a gold, warm blonde. Rooted piece, so your rooting is going to be, you know, anywhere you separate your hair. It's going to be all the way around your face. It's going to be on the underside when you put it up. So rooting will be consistent, you know, throughout the piece, giving it that realistic look. Rooting is also a great thing to, you know, give you that appearance of a part, because you can follow the rooting goes all the way back here to the scalp, of course. And so again, hides the fact that that lace front is really only going to, you know, about here. Here we are with just the ring light on, and I'm standing back a little bit. So natural light, you know, overhead light in the room, and the ring light is still on. So you can see more of that, you know, golden brown and that coppery blonde that goes through it. Just a little bit different perspective on the color. Here we are outside with this color, RH1488 RT8. There's your lace front. So here again, you can see that top. So you got lace to about here. Then we go into that tease that's covering the top. So here we are. There's a little sun coming through, but mostly in shaded natural light. Here you can see it in the sun. Okay, let's look at glasses and styling and all that kind of stuff. So even though she does have the permatease, she's low density enough that she's very easy to tuck behind the ears. So that is not a problem at all. So she's easy with your glasses. Now she may be a little poofy on top for putting them up. So I would tuck behind the ears and then gently put the glasses up, because I think you're gonna have a hard time trying to push the hair back, which I usually recommend anyway, just to keep everything neat and tidy, you know, not have any incidences. So, okay, so she's cute with a headband, and I like to pull out this. You know, I really like when a wig has a wave here in the front. I like to pull out that wave in the front with the headband. So this is what I was talking about. The headband is a great way, and of course, this isn't a super wide headband. You can get certainly much wider headbands, and that's a great way to hide, you know, that permatease up there on the top if it's just bothering you. But see how cute she is with a headband? I mean, fluff her up like, you know, this is a style. Have fun with the fact that you can get some volume with the piece, you know? So, really cute. And then she makes a really, really pretty, I'm gonna pull down one little layer over here. Because again, those layers framing the face look pretty when you do updos and ponytails and stuff like that. So you can see how she puffs up on the top if you want to do a half up, half down. Now you could, of course, pull the hair tighter and tamp that down if it's not your thing. But I think it looks pretty. And then she makes a really cute ponytail. And I always love Estetica wigs have, extended napes, so they are great for updos. So really cute ponytail, really pretty. I love the way the waves look. And then of course, you could do a twist, you could braid it, you could do all kinds of things, you could get some really pretty updos out of this one. So, and again, you just want to always be mindful of your extended nape. Make sure your nape is smashed down whenever you put the hair up. So really, really cute. I think she's a really, really pretty style. I'm excited that I got to finally try her on and check her out. So thank you to Pinky Promise for sending this wig to review for you all today. There will be purchase information below this video. And until next time, take care of yourselves and don't forget, you are absolutely beautiful. Bye.